Today we're making grape juice, and man is it ever good. This recipe is insanely easy too. It tastes as good as what you buy, except it doesn't have all the junk in it. Here's my grapevine. It's a Concord, which is super easy to grow and makes amazing juice grapes. This is what you get in like a Concord jelly or that kind of thing. Easy to harvest, you just snip them off the bunches and fill up a bowl. Once you're done your harvest, bring them inside and fill up a sink with water and let them soak. This is the part that's probably going to gross a few people out, but you're going to find bugs in your grapes. And that's actually a good thing, because if there's no bugs in it, that means that they're all dead or that they don't want to eat the grapes. And if the bugs don't want to eat it, you probably don't want to eat it either. So after they've soaked for a bit, it's the most tedious part, picking them off the vine. This takes a long time, and this variety is kind of tough to get off. Lots of them break when you pull them off, so just take your time and do a good job because you don't want to get the stems in your juice. After that, I put them in a strainer and do a final rinse and check on them, just to get rid of any stems or nasty grapes, or maybe a few more bugs come crawling out, maybe a final rinse, get some of that dirt off. And now we're on to the canning part. So you want to sterilize your jars. There's a few ways you can do this. You could boil them in the water, or you can boil a kettle and then fill up the jars. It's actually not that important because we're going to water bath them later anyway. So the recipe itself is super, super easy. Per one of these big jars, it's 1 cup of grapes and a 1/4 cup of sugar. That's it. I mean, you're going to fill it with water too, but the grapes and sugar is the only thing in the juice. So I usually fill up all of my jars, and then I'll fill them up with boiling water afterwards. You can do this just by boiling a kettle or boiling a pot, whatever you want. And it's honestly not even that important that the water's boiling because, like I said, we're going to water bath it anyway. So it's going to look murky and unmixed because the sugar is going to settle at the bottom, but you don't have to mix anything yet. The water bath kind of takes care of that. So make sure you leave about your 1/2 inch of headspace and then cap them all up. And then we're ready for the water bath. So here's my water bath setup. I can't do it inside because my canner doesn't work on an induction top. But the important part here is that the jars need to be fully submerged, fully boiling like this, like a big rolling boil, for a solid 10 minutes. It's because the recipe has no vinegar in it or anything acidic that it doesn't really have any preservatives, so it has to be fully sterilized. And this 10 minutes of boiling is what's going to do it. So once that's done, turn everything off, and you're just going to want to let them sit until it fully cools. Then you bring them inside and you're done. So juice is ready. I would let it sit for about a week to get maximum flavor, but you could drink it right away as is. And you can make it with other grapes. The jar on the right's made with a hemorrhoid, but Concord is the best for juice. It gives that purple color and I think the best flavor. So now you have shelf-stable grape juice without any preservatives, sodium benzoate, this, and that. You're good to go.